Celtic's hero hints he could be off. Rangers chase a relegated defender, while Dessers hits record numbers. Hearts rip it all up for a McInnes-led revolution. And Kris Sutton is on the wind up again with Kris Boyd comment ahead of Celtic Trophy Day celebration. Shocks, signings, and serious drama. You will want to see every second. It is Trophy Day at Celtic Park. The Celtic faithful are in party mode. The Scottish Premiership title secured. Another cup already in the cabinet, and one final still to come that could seal the treble. You would think the narrative would be all about footballing excellence and silverware, right? Well, not if Kris Sutton has anything to say about it. The former Celtic striker turned pundit decided to fire up the banter machine once again. Taking to social media, he dropped this little gem. Looking forward to seeing Kris Boyd and the team at Celtic Park for Trophy Day. Join us all paying our respect to Celtic for yet another title party. The timing, the tone, the not-so-subtle dig. It was classic Sutton. The man has built a second career out of winding up his Sky Sports colleague. But here is the twist. Kris Boyd was nowhere near Parkhead, while the Celtic legends were out in force. Including Stilian Petrov and Martin O'Neill, Boyd was left out of the party, either by choice or by design. And just like that, Sutton's jab landed harder. It was not just a dig. It was a full-blown troll, served cold and with a side of smirk. And so we find ourselves once more asking the eternal question whenever Kris Sutton opens his mouth. Is this just top-tier banter? The kind that keeps rivalries fun and spicy? Or has he crossed into being deliberately provocative, stirring the pot when he should maybe be stirring his tea? Let me throw it over to you. Is Kris Sutton just having a laugh? Or has his obsession with winding up Kris Boyd turned into something a bit more bitter than banter? Let us hear it in the comments. Go on. Do not hold back. Word on the street is that Rangers have set their sights on a summer swoop for Cameron Burgess, the towering Aussie-born centre-half currently with Ipswich Town. Now, Burgess might not be the flashiest name on the transfer radar, but he is built like a brick wall, standing at 1.94 meters tall. And he has just come off a campaign in the English Premier League, no less. Here is where it gets juicy. Ipswich, after a gutsy fight, ended up slipping back down the ladder. And that little detail could open the door for Rangers to pounce, potentially landing Burgess on a free. You heard that right. No transfer fee, no fuss. Just a 6'4" defender with top-flight experience coming in for what some are calling an absolute bargain. The lad has chalked up over 200 appearances in English football, bouncing around the Championship and League One before helping Ipswich climb to the Premier League. And although their stay was short-lived, Burgess made 19 appearances, showing he can handle the heat at the highest level. Not exactly glamorous, but definitely solid. From the Rangers' perspective, it makes a bit of sense. There is uncertainty around a few names at the back, including Robin Proper and Leon Balogun. So bringing in someone with Burgess's profile could provide depth and maybe even a bit of leadership. And if it comes at zero cost, the 49ers group pulling the financial strings at Rangers might see this as a smart bit of business. But here is where we stir the pot a little, and I want to know what you think. Should Rangers really be building a title-challenging defense with players dropped from relegated teams? Or is this just clever market work in a time when every pound sterling counts? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this bargain hunting brilliance or a sign of falling standards at Ibrox? Let us have it. Right then, let us dive into the latest from Ibrox, where Cyriel Dessers has just equaled his personal best of 29 goals in a single season, matching his tally from his days at NAC Breda back in the 2016-2017 campaign. In the final match of the 2024-2025 Scottish Premiership season, Rangers face Hibernian at Easter Road, ending in a 2-2 draw. Just 2 minutes into the game, Dessers capitalized on a missed clearance from Hibs goalkeeper Jordan Smith, turning it into the opening goal. This strike marked his 29th goal across all competitions this season, 8 in the Premiership, 4 in the League Cup, 3 each in the Europa League and Scottish Cup, and 1 in the Champions League qualifiers. Despite Dessers' early goal and a subsequent header from Nicholas Raskin restoring Rangers' lead, Hibernian managed to level the score twice, with Martin Boyle's header in the 66th minute sealing the draw. Now, while Dessers' goal-scoring prowess is undeniable, It raises a pressing question. Is his impressive tally a testament to his individual brilliance, or does it highlight a deeper issue within Rangers' squad dynamic? Are we witnessing a scenario where the team is overly reliant on a single player's performance, potentially masking underlying weaknesses in the squad? What do you think? Is Dessers' record a shining example of individual excellence, or does it point to a need for a more balanced and robust team strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Daizen Maeda has just wrapped up a season for the ages. 33 goals across all competitions, including 4 in the Champions League and 3 in Old Firm clashes. He's topped the Premiership assist charts with 10 and scooped up every individual accolade going: the Scottish Football Writers Association Player of the Year, PFA Scotland Player of the Year, SPFL Premiership Player of the Year. But here's the twist. When asked about his future at Celtic, Maeda responded, "This is a world where you never know what's going to happen next. This is a good team, but I need to think about what comes next with my family and everything. Now my focus is on this team. I'm not thinking a lot right now because I'm thinking about how I spend my day, so we'll just get the games done. Then let's see what happens." Now, that's not exactly the reassurance fans were hoping for, especially considering his current contract runs until the summer of 2027, and Celtic are eager to extend it further. Adding another layer to the story, Maeda recently became a father for the 3rd time. He was granted permission to return to Japan midweek for the birth, but ended up playing in the Old Firm game at having met his newborn son. He shared, "I have a baby boy. I've seen him on video calls." So, here's the million-pound question for you. Should Celtic fans be worried about Maeda's future at the club? Is his uncertainty a sign of bigger changes ahead, or just a player keeping his options open? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Derek McInnes is now officially the new manager of Hearts after Neil Critchley was shown the door. And let us be honest, few names in the Scottish game come with more experience than McInnes. The man has been around the block, from his lengthy stint at Aberdeen to more recently stabilizing and then elevating Kilmarnock. McInnes is a manager who knows exactly how to get the most out of his squad. And clearly, that is exactly what the Hearts board are banking on. But hold on, that is not even half of it. McInnes might not be coming alone. There is strong talk that Stuart Findlay could be following his old boss to Edinburgh. Findlay, a left-sided centre-half with previous experience not only in the Premiership, but also in the United States with Philadelphia Union, is reportedly a top target. Solid, composed, and familiar with McInnes' methods, it could be a ready-made fit. And just when you think they are done, there is even more. Hearts are also believed to be chasing Kazakh winger Islam Chesnokov. Yes, you heard right. Chesnokov, who has been lighting things up at FC Tobol in Kazakhstan with 20 goals over the past 2 seasons, is now reportedly on the club's radar. The 25-year-old has pace, goals, and the kind of unpredictability that could add a real spark to Hearts' attack. All signs point to a big reset at Tynecastle. After a campaign that never quite hit the heights expected, the board have clearly decided that now is the time to be bold. Out goes Critchley, in comes McInnes, and the recruitment drive has already kicked into gear before. We have even seen the back of May, but here is where I want to hear from you. Is this brave new vision for Hearts a step towards long-term stability and serious competition at the top end of the Premiership? Or have the board simply panicked and put all their faith in a manager whose best days might be behind him? Drop your take in the comments. Has Tynecastle just pulled off a Masters, or are we watching a high-stakes gamble that could backfire before Christmas? Let us have it. If you want the biggest stories, the boldest drama, and all the madness from Scottish football delivered straight to you, make sure to subscribe right now. Do not miss a single twist from the wild world of the SPFL. This is where the real football lives.